too, but we've got a few other things to get through first.
So right now we got to talk about the falling temperatures because we have snow falling finally for the first time in a while. We've been getting hit by all of these storms and it's all been liquid up in the mountains, but so far 3 inches of snow at Mount Hood, and it is still coming down, and you can see the excitement from everyone up there enjoying the fresh snow. So we're going to keep this going tonight into early tomorrow, so you should get out there and try to enjoy it. Right now it's still above the passes, but it is going to be dropping, and that does mean some better conditions up there after it's been a little bit of a struggle up on the mountain there. And Mount Hood Meadows says they still have their 7-day operations going, so maybe head up there tomorrow morning. I'm really considering going up there first thing in the morning to get some rides in before I come to work, so that's where you'll find me. Here's a look at the snow coming down right now, and exciting stuff because it's going to be coming down through tonight, and the snow levels are going to be dropping to about 4,000 feet. Right now it's around 5,000 feet or so, and we're going to continue with that as we go through Tuesday. So accumulations 3 to 6 inches of snow, but we could of course see a little bit more than that. I mean, we've already gotten 3 inches, so the higher up you go at the tops of the mountains here, we could certainly see maybe even some higher totals. So definitely looking good there. This is a look at Government Camp, and you can see it's still in the form of rain, so the snow level just hasn't quite dropped yet, but it's going to continue to come down as we go through the overnight hours, and we could pick up a couple of inches or so of snow there too by tomorrow morning. In Portland, of course, we are far from talking about snow. Temperatures way too warm for that. 53 degrees. It is mild out. It is still very breezy out. Winds gusting to 30 miles an hour. We had our peak gusts earlier today, so winds are going to be coming down as we go through the rest of this evening, but it's just going to stay on the breezy side. We have all this rain that's moving in mainly from west to east, but some of it trying to lift a little bit to the north as well, and we're going to have to get through that as we go through the rest of the night. And of course, that's translating into all that snow for the Cascades. So some really good news there. A closer view of where some of the heavier pockets of rain are, and that is out towards the higher terrain east of Battleground and then back through the Coast Range, Pacific City, up to Tillamook and Cannon Beach, getting ready to get hit with yet another shower that's moving in from the ocean. So we're going to continue with that. Wind gusts gusting to 25 miles an hour across much of the west side of the metro area, Lake Oswego out toward Newburgh, and then downtown not so bad. We're getting blocked by some of the buildings there, but you get up to the airport, Portland and Vancouver, and it's still fairly gusty, gusting to near 30 miles an hour. Your wind gust forecast, we're going to keep the possibility for more winds gusting up near 35 miles an hour for the next few hours, and you can see it stays pretty gusty for the coastal areas as well. This is 11 p.m. tonight, so we still get that steady breeze going for the Cascades and east. It's going to be fairly windy too, but once we get through the midnight hour and into tomorrow morning, those breezes really start to die down, and we're going to have a lot less wind around, and we're going to have a lot less rain around tomorrow. 7:30 p.m. showers will continue to develop and push on in as we go through the valley and up into southwest Washington, Cascades too. 9 a.m. tomorrow, more spotty with the activity. This is when we could really continue to pick up some snow though up at our ski resorts, and then we start to see things clear out for late tomorrow afternoon. We may even break out into some sunshine before the day is over tomorrow across the valley, and then we're going to be looking at periods of fog developing and low clouds that clear out for the afternoons and give way to sunshine. That's going to be the trend we get into starting Wednesday. That's going to continue through Thursday, Friday, even into the weekend. A big area of high pressure. We've been talking about the really warm temperatures in the southwest, 80s in Arizona, near 70 in New Mexico. Well, we're going to get some of that warmer air pushing in our direction. So look at this 7-day forecast. Highs nearing 60 degrees just about every day for the rest of the work week once we get through tomorrow and head into the weekend. So we're going to see well above average temperatures. How warm it gets is just going to depend on how quickly that fog clears out. We may even get a little bit warmer if we get one of those sunshine days where it hits early. We may get into the low 60s.
Well, hard to believe after a week of deluge. We are going to be drying out for another week.
Well, you know, we need it. We're at about 3.5 inches so far for the month of February. We should be at an inch so far.
So we're way over, huh?
Yeah, we're over. So it won't really hurt us from that standpoint to not have the rain around, that's for sure.
Good to know.